Hello. We have a game against Chaos. Let's have a look at their team. Pretty standard. Couple tackles, unfortunately. This one's got a niggle. Missing this warrior. Missing a warrior, so he's running a straight 11. Nothing unexpected there, right? Oh, we have the higher team value. Oh, because of all the journeymen, that's right. So we are going to be giving away some money for him to do stuff. We are missing a few guys. Hopefully I can be relatively... I'm already struggling. With it. I just got out of an hour-long phone call trying to set up stuff with the bank with the call center that was pretty tricky. Lots of spelling stuff out and respelling stuff out. So, hopefully my brain is still around. The bribe is not a bad call. I mean, hopefully we can make them regret that by Mighty Blow doing some work, but they also have Mighty Blow. So, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Nice contrasting, I mean obviously we're Elves versus Chaos, so it's pretty contrasting already, but it's always nice when the colours are as opposite as possible, right? What should they do? I wonder if they'll go on defense. What would I do if I was them? No, I'd probably go on offense and try and kill our front line. He's got some Mighty Blow guys, so he could get a couple of Elves out straight away. That's probably what I'd be looking to do, even with my defensive mindset. You try and grind them down on your first half. Then you try and leverage your higher numbers to make them fast score in the second half, and then score again. That's sort of the theory. Does have tackle, but he doesn't have tackle and Mighty Blow combined, which is a small mercy. It's gonna be tricky to hide everybody here. So who are we gonna put up there? We're gonna have to put our guard guy up there. Nature of the team is you're gonna get hit a bit because you kind of want all your players to be specialists. Or that's kind of how it happens. Oh, sorry, I'll hopefully wake up as the game goes on here. That's usually what happens. I usually get the intensity in the game gets up there, and that helps me get into gear. Interesting, really interesting decision. I didn't look at his record, did I? I suppose I could check it out. Urillo. Let's see if I can find it out. Searches. Urillo. Okay, there it is. Okay, so We Are Doomed is... boy, I don't know if I can actually see the record. Interesting. I kick, so he may just instantly pick this up. Where do you see a record? I don't see one. So anyway, he lost last game 2-0, but that was to a player I recognize, so that was rough. Then he won. Then he lost. Then he tied, then he tied. So I don't know how many matches. Man, you really should be able to see what the actual record of the team is. There's so many stats here, but not that. Which is interesting. Oh, maybe I can look in... Let's see. You know what? It doesn't matter that much. Let's concentrate on the game. Okay, surprising. Personally, I would have had this Chaos Warrior over here, so that I didn't have to make this without block, or maybe... But yeah, I'm curious about the 2 tackles with no block. Maybe they've come across a lot of dodgy teams? I don't know. I guess he caught the ball, huh? Yep. It's a nice warrior. Blocking guard. Does he retreat? Yep. Okay, pretty standard stuff. Nope. Maybe? Yep. I don't really have anything great to hit here. Okay, I might just go hit him, but I don't think I can do it with Mighty Blow. Don't even know if I can get an assist over there. Maybe I just hit this guy. Maybe I'll plug in my guard and hit this guy, honestly. I know that it means that my guard will get hit by him, but I don't really see a better block here, and I do want to use my Mighty Blow. Okay, so we've already had a bit of the luck there with getting the removal when he's made more blocks, but I ain't gonna complain about that. Should have got this guy up first. Totally should have done. Can we dodge this guy away? Yes, we can. Try and make it awkward to use the foul, if we can. Should just be a decent guy to foul, honestly. So yeah, was it worth it if this guy gets removed? I guess if we get KO'd, I'll take the block Mighty Blow trade for the guard. But if we get injured, then obviously it looks like a worse trade. Okay, we survive, and not pushing him into fouling place. I think if you're going to have the bribe, I mean, there's not really anybody he's likely to hit that he's going to get a better foul on, so I think I'd have hit him here, brought this guy in, and brought this guy over to foul him for a 3 assist foul. Alright, we're going to get some basing now. I mean, it's not a bad plan, really. So I think this time we're going to try and hit these 2 warriors. Push him, keep him like locked in, unless he surprises me with something. So we're going to put an assist here, put an assist here. Blitz from this angle. Put an assist here and then hit this guy. Is kind of the plan. I'd like to actually put the guard in here, but he can't quite reach. Alright, so this guy will be one of the assists for here. This guy will be an assist for here. Let's see, this guy will be an assist for here. This guy here. This guy here. Boom. Go like this. Just a push is not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. Okay. So not an amazing turn, but not a terrible turn. He can blitz Mighty Blow now, but it will mean not making any kind of ground anywhere. Which at some point, obviously, he's going to want to do. I won't be surprised if that's who he goes after. If he gets rid of him, I mean, that's big, obviously. Okay, he's just going in there. You know, any block you can remove is also good. Ooh, the follow-up. He's coming in. I mean, I don't think it's a terrible idea with Chaos. The only downside is if you get too stuck on the Elves, then you can end up getting your ball carrier too exposed, right? So it's a delicate balance. We'll see how much protection he puts on the ball, or if he seems to be happy screening so far. Can't really get our guard where we would want it to be, and his guard is in a pretty good position. Could stick our guard in here. And then blitz this. I don't really know what comes next. Perhaps a 2 dice here. don't really like that. If I follow, that provides another assist. I can only get this to a 1 dice though. Well, I mean, we were playing with fire there. So he can, okay, I was going to say he could surf this guy if he wants. Is he going to try and push through? That would be very risky. Big stun. Yeah, maybe I should have saved the guard. I don't know. I don't know. It was a tricky situation, honestly. But I'm pretty sure there's better things we could have done. It might have involved dodging somebody out of our line, though, and plugging the guard in. That might have made a big difference. But it would have meant doing a dodge. Okay. He's not going to sort of potato this through, is he? Because he could come in here, blitz this, and have a path through, but not a safe path. Hey, Dube, how's it going? We're playing Chaos again. A lot of Chaos this season. Okay, that makes it especially not very safe. How are you doing anyway? Oh, the season's been extended. I didn't know the season had been extended, but I saw something on the Blood Bowl, one of the Blood Bowl discords, that there was prize money. I was like, interesting. I haven't heard anything outside of that. I was kind of expecting some people announcing it on their channels and stuff, but I may have just missed that. But it's kind of cool. A little incentive, a little extra incentive to push for the the unachievable. What is he going to do here? Is he just leaving it there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 2 GFIs away. I mean, that doesn't really stop us. I do feel like I have to do something about this whole situation over here. It probably needs to be this guy. Yep, that's not great. So now we really need to give him something else to think about. I actually think we're just going to stand this guy up. $500 for first, 25 for 16th, I think. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that all sounds pretty great, honestly. Is there anything sneaky we can do? I don't see it if there is. That's a bit disappointing. I feel like this is worth doing. Or not. Well, good news is it didn't matter what we did. Bad news is now our blodge guy is behind him on the floor, rather than in an attacking position. And we could get some stuff surfed here pretty aggressively if he feels like it. Time isn't totally on his side, but he could probably spend a turn clearing our team off. That's, I don't think, what I would have started with. I think I'd have made that block with this guy. But maybe he's got some sneaky plans. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Are you playing this season? I'm trying to remember if you mentioned. I imagine a few people might suddenly start playing that said they weren't going to play again. I mean, this is definitely a difficult situation for us here. Chorf's is second at the moment, Zon's third. Oh. I mean, I want to use it, but I don't want to use it. Okay. Now, is that... Chorf's the second at the moment, Zon's Chorf's... Okay, let me think here for a second. I mean, it's just one GFI now, so we're definitely doing that. I don't see any funky stuff we can do in the meantime. I think we're going to have to get a couple guys up. Yeah, I don't see any cool chain push type scenarios that we can engineer here. So I think we're just doing this old-fashioned one dice style. See what happens. Very nice. Oh. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think we've got to go and try and get this, even though it's 4+. That's worth a reroll. Come on, 75% chance. Okay, so I guess we go probably here. Come on, nice, nice. Beautiful. I don't think there's... Yeah, it's probably worth. Maybe not. Now, are you talking about your own... Are you talking about your team that you're playing this season? 14-4-5. Yep, okay. Now you said Chorf's second at the moment, Zon's third. What do you mean by that? Are you talking about in the actual league? Are you saying you've got... I'm trying to keep up. Or is there or do you have a team that is... Because I'm trying to work out why the second and third. Are you saying you have second and third on the table, or are you saying they're your second and third best teams? And in which case... Oh, okay, yep, that all makes sense now. Okay, yeah. So you have two teams in good positions then? Sorry, that took me a long time to work out. You got good chances. We're a bit pinned in here. We don't have anybody off the field, but boy does it feel like we're a bit sort of light on players. I guess it's because they're all hanging out on the side. Nice. Yeah, that... I mean, in fairness, if they are in a good position, then the fact that the record is not what you'd want isn't the end of the world, right? You can still push on. Let's see. Let me pull that up on here. Chaos Dwarfs. Okay, yeah. I mean, you're going to have to push that team on, right? You're going to have to keep playing those Chaos Dwarfs, get them... You know, if you could get another few wins under your belt, suddenly you're looking real good. I mean, obviously that sounds silly, because that's always the case, but... And then Amazons... 721. Okay, nice record with them. So they could definitely push on. I do not understand how this table is... how the thing is sorted there. Okay, what can we do here? We are very based up. I guess we're going to be dodging some stuff. Do I make a ball carrier tackle? I don't think so. I think we just try and reposition our ball carrier over here. And hope that things go well. In terms of getting our team over. Oh, a knockdown is great there. We'll go here in case you want to dodge this guy off. I guess you're coming to here? Then you're coming to here. Excellent. Yeah, we'll follow that. Then you can come to... You know what? We'll jam you there. Let's see if we can get this guy out. Beautiful. I'm just going to stand you up. We'll go this path so that he can't just jam us against the side. Wow, what a turn. Okay, I'll take that. Wow, 5th at the moment with this. Yeah, okay. I mean, I assume that people are going to start accelerating on the playing, but that's good. I was trying to find high elves, but the way this is set out, Undead, Necromantic, Lizardman, Kislev, Dwarf, Chaos. I don't see any kind of logic to how these are laid out, but I'm sure there's a logic, I just don't know what it is. Yeah, honestly, the top of the high elf table is not that crazy, right? In terms of results. There's nobody has like an insane record. So, you know, it's open. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I guess that would probably make sense. Can we score here? I mean, maybe. We've only got one reroll. So it's going to be kind of dodge reliant, but it's certainly theoretically possible. It would be really nice to get a score. Oh, interesting. Well, that's going to make it more fiddly for sure. I assume he's going to jam some more guys in here. Doesn't jam tackling on us, so we don't have to blitz here necessarily. Dodge up to here. Maybe a pass to the blitzer? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. Maybe blitz this guy. I could actually get him to there. If this guy is here, I could hand off to him. I want to get him up further though. So maybe that's not the way to go. Can you get up to... not easily. GFI for you. So I'm thinking up to here, throw to here. Is there anything else we can do first? Probably get a couple guys up, honestly, in case things go south here. Okay, that's nice. We'll get you here. I think we have to one dice this? Or is it better to do this? It's probably better to do this. Oh, no armor break there, so you're going here. And that's all we can do. I think we roughly did that in the right order of, you know, sensibleness. Because it's sort of, it's a combination of covering disaster in your own backfield and, you know, getting scoring threats in place. I had to consider that this tackle guy was here, so how do we deal with him? What is a reasonable thing? There were so many little decisions to make in that turn, and that can have quite a big impact, right? Like, getting this guy here at the end was huge, because now this guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got like a 3+2+, whereas otherwise he just comes right in on us. But we had to do it in an order of safety. What do we have rerolls on? We need to get a scoring threat in position before we do stuff. So I'm overall happy with the turn ordering there. Once I got to here, which involved like a 2+ with a reroll, right? I don't think we did any more rolls before that. We had this guy in position, we got this guy to here. If we fumble the pass, we still have both these guys in scoring positions. So it felt like it was a good time to do that. To start rolling the dice that we didn't want to roll. I presume we're going to see the... No, we're not. So he's just going to maybe come in over the top of us? I mean, it's a decent call, honestly. Where can this guy get to? If this guy comes all the way over here, or in here even, that is problematic. To some extent. Yeah. Okay, so we can stand this guy up. 2 dice there, pull this guy around, 2 dice splits with this guy, and then hopefully run in. That is the plan. Which way would I rather push this guy? I think I'd rather push him. It doesn't matter, I don't think. Okay, we're in. Whew. So that's a nice start for sure. I do feel like we had a little bit more of, arguably a little bit more of the luck at times there, but... I also don't think I'd have done some of the things that he did as well, so... You know, for better or worse. Okay, that is very nice that that guy stayed out. And the great thing is he hasn't used his bribe yet, right? He might have even forgotten about it, but he could have been... One big thing is he could have been using that in the first half. When the ball was completely safe and he wasn't, so... It's easy to do that. Sometimes you get the bribe and it feels like it's going to be so good. But once things start to get hairy, you kind of basically abandon using it. So... Yeah, they are. I mean, I suppose this game isn't over in the sense that we could have some critical disasters. But if we can pull out a victory here, then yeah, exciting stuff. I guess there's no reason to push too hard here. So we'll probably just do kind of like, not for me standard, but for the game standard blocking. Block the LOS, get a blitz. Just keep the ball back until we get some pressure from him and then push through. That'd kind of be the plan. Yeah. Yeah, no. It just makes you think, like, if we could have just got those 2 Norse games that were so brutal, think what we could be on. Wasn't our loss to ogres as well? I think we lost to ogres. I mean, we could obviously sort of aggressively push here, but it doesn't feel like the right choice. So let's see. You've got block, so you come up here. I guess we could just use our Garda. Who's going to carry the ball? Probably you. And that's kind of where we're at. Ooh, where is that ball go? Okay. Okay, Blitz is obviously horrific here, but the ball positioning makes up for it somewhat. Rexar, good start to the half, though. Blitz is one of those things, right, where... And I suppose all the kickoff results are a bit like this. But it's one of those things where when it happens to you, it just feels like the most ridiculous amount of injustice ever. That is not who I would have done that with. Why didn't he do that with one of his tackle guys? Oh, he's too far at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would have been a GFI. But honestly, I would have gone for somebody that you felt like you could knock down. But yeah, but then when you get a blitz, you're like... I mean, you don't really feel bad for the opposition. Yeah. I mean, probably what he should have done was just blitz down through here and got a guy... I mean, you know, not maybe on the ball, but he could have put a couple guys through as pressure, which would have meant that the whole strategy of sitting back is out the window. Okay, so there's no pressure back here, so I'm gonna go make my blitz as planned. 4, 5, 6, 7... Devastating blitz there. It's more like it. I will put this guy back in so I can make this 2 dice. And... should probably do that first. Beautiful. Typical. But yeah, essentially we kind of want him to press through. Because if we can pull a few of his guys back here, then we can hopefully just run past them and have less in front of us. And if he just stays up on in front of us here, well, that's fine because we're 1 ahead, so... That is the strategy, if you want to call it a strategy. Put them back in the line. Thank you. Nice and neat. Yeah, that's a good block there. Annoyingly. Is he going for this? But he's still not pushing through, right? Which is good from our perspective. So we can get the guard up and hit here and kind of chain ourselves out a little bit here. Chain their guard away. Which will be pretty sweet. I mean, you gotta send somebody. Like, I would totally be sending this guy around the corner. Because you've got to sort of not let me get away with just doing vanity passes the whole half. It's tricky, right? Because, I mean, the other thing you've got to say in fairness is you also don't want to give the elves an easy score by committing too many players through. But I think one player, especially on your beastman and you have a 4... You know, you have the strength 4 blitz with one person. I think sending one is fine. Arguably, the other thing that I would do if I was him is I would be putting this guy here, putting this guy here, putting this guy here. You got to make us make blocks that we don't want to make. So he should be playing more aggressively here. I personally think. Make me roll some dice. Some uncomfortable dice. But he'll probably do that next turn when he realizes we're not really making any effort to go forwards. Perfect. So push him, onto him, get the guard away. Stay where we're at. That gives us 2 dice here. Very nice. Stay where we're at. I guess I could hit the tackle here. Give it, I mean, it's not really protecting him, but it's protecting him a little bit. And then get back to vanity passing. I really struggle to level up teams. I really do. My vanity pass game is just not good enough. Elves seem to hate doing it. Maybe they feel like it's beneath them. The only time I can get elves to vanity pass is if I make it like a 4+ pass and pass across the field. I suppose maybe they feel like a pass to somebody right next to them is not really a vanity pass. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd like to make 2 passes with this guy and then score with him. Okay, this is a bit more aggressive. I may not have the chance to do more of this shenanigans. Oh, never mind, he's backed up again. Okay, okay. What can we do this turn? Guess we can hit this guy. Might just blitz the warrior down. And try and dodge these guys off. Oh, okay. That might change it. Yeah, it does change it a little bit, actually. Now, if I put him in here... That's a big commitment. Okay. Let's put in a scoring threat, see if he worries too much about that. That's going to be a handoff. There we go. I think this is going to be the turn where he starts applying pressure. If that didn't tell him that we don't want to move forwards, I don't know what will. We could have had 3 by now if our elves thought they could throw. Okay, it worked. I guess. Maybe not. Maybe he'll just leave that guy up there. Yeah, okay. But it has drawn a guy back, which is nice. He's actually been really unlucky with his armor breaks. I think if we check at the end of the game, I suppose there's still enough time that he could make it up. But for the first half, I mean, you can see we've got nobody removed. I don't think we've had worse than a stun yet, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I know we did take his mighty blow out early, but he still had this guy hitting reasonably regularly. And we're elves, so... Oh, that's the whole turn. Okay, so you get up. You get up. That'll do. Don't really have a good blitz target here. Very nice. Getting our ones out the way there. Let's see. I guess we could blitz this guy. It'll mean kind of opening up the sideline. It'd be interesting to see if he charges through it. Alright. So, is he going to attack? Up till now he's played, I feel, too cautiously. You know, he's got strength advantage. He could be leveraging that. This might be the turn where he comes for us. I've said that 2 or 3 times though, but now he's got a big hole to pour through. Yeah, he really is. Okay, he's got behind the lines, so I think this is the turn where we see the real aggression. Yeah, that has helped. But he totally could have been, like, early in the half, he could have made things a lot more uncomfortable. Okay, this is more like it, unfortunately. So we're probably going to try and re-establish over here, is my feeling. What I'd like is for him to go mark this player here. Okay, I mean, that works too. So I think we'll actually mark him. Get up to here. So we're going to see if we can liberate these guys. Yes, we can. Follow. Come around for the assist. Come in here. Yeah, I'm willing to put a reroll into the loner here. Okay, it failed. I mean, I knew that was a possibility. So maybe I should have played safer with the, with this guy. But he's still too far away of anybody over here. Could do a dodge out, actually, now. So maybe the 2 dice with this guy was the better option, actually. And when I say maybe, I mean definitely. 2 dice here, then this guy or this guy can 3 dice, or 2 dice, the warrior. And then probably free up this guy to come over and do that. If we make it. If not, we've at least got them nicely based. Whereas now he can actually, we've given him a dodge out to get us here. So definitely a bad play there. Although arguably, had we have done it that way, this guy could have 2 dice this guy anyway, and he still could have dodged out. So it wouldn't have mattered that much. But yeah, this is definitely more dangerous than it should be. Because if this goes out here and falls over here, well, we're done, right? So I should have protected it better with this guy and used one of these two guys who I kind of frivolously put up here to... I could have brought the guard in here to make the assist safer. This guy could have been around here, being my second part of my thing, and then this guy could have done whatever. Alien Undoes, which is a great name, is off. Is that two? It's two loners. So we'll see if he does it. I mean, my hope is that he moves this guy before he does. Okay, he doesn't do it. Well, that helps. Definitely should have done. Because that could have turned the game. It really was a sort of sloppy mistake by me. What does he do here? Okay, just push. Could have taken them both down for aggression. Could have taken the reroll to sort of try and get a better position. One dice. Wonder if he'll one dice this guy as well. Alright. Armor breaks are coming back a bit more into line there. I think we are going to stand this guy up just to keep him away. And I suppose we're going to try and form up here. Dependent on a couple of dodges. Always exciting. That's definitely worth a reroll. I'm actually going to leave this guy in contact. And I'm going to leave this guy in contact. So we're in scoring range, just depends on how much he blocks us in here now. But the nice thing is this is two players that aren't surrounding the cage, right? That's kind of why I left him there. I am, maybe this is why my guys don't level up that quickly. I'm willing to sacrifice taking hits on players if it means I can get position, better position. I wonder who's going to blitz. Is he blitzing here? I think he's thinking about it. The thing is, you can reach this side with other guys, so you should be... Yeah, unfortunately he's kind of done, I think, the right thing, but it might still be solvable here. Definitely need to... Do you? Yeah, I think you need to get in here. Got a potential assist up here as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I think we should be able to put this in, unless he does something really surprising with some of these players. I think we should be able to put this in fairly easy here. Because we can drop this guy back for an assist, and we just blitz up with the wrestle. So all this surrounding the back, whilst I don't think it's a bad idea at this point. I mean, could he have done anything better is the question, and that's a tricky. I think it was a tough situation anyway, so... Probably one dice this. Why not? So I think I'm actually going to put this guy here so that when we blitz, if we get a push, he's entirely out of the way, whereas if we put him here, we blitz, we push him into our own way, so... That is worth bearing in mind. Alright, and then... Do we have a clear shot or do we have a reroll? We have a clear shot, so... I don't mean a reroll, I mean a GFI. So we'll take this. Just in case, you know. Just a stun. And then off we go. Sorted. Gets his KOs back. We don't get ours back. I'm mostly sad about that because it means less people to sacrifice, right? But overall, that game's gone about as good as we could expect. So yeah, we're going to have to sacrifice our blocker here. Nothing can be done. I suppose if there's no kind of weird kickoff event, we can always actually use the Apple on that if we need to. We'll see. It's kind of... because we do want to protect our players at the back as well, and if he comes forward full pelt, he might go for him. So we'll judge it in the moment. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's a... I mean, I think, honestly, as a Chaos player, this is a rough early game. I think he's got enough skills to be a danger to a high elf team. He's got the tackles, so those which he didn't use the whole game, despite having tackle. So those guys are a danger for our 2 dodges. He had the 2 mighty blow guys. Obviously, we removed one of them early, but he had a blocker. He's got the pickup guy. I mean, his team is definitely not a full-on rookie Chaos team where they're absolutely terrible. They're sort of in the intermediate stage. But they've got just enough skill smattered across them that they definitely could cause you issues. Oh, we get a nice extra reroll there. That'll come in handy. Ball has gone very deep, which is interesting. I mean, sort of interesting. I guess he's coming down this way. So probably next turn we'll just run into this corner. Okay, okay. That is not cool. He's definitely had the rougher of the dice this game. I can't remember. I think we had a double one at one point, and I think we had a you know, both down block at one point that was bad. Other than that, I can't remember really having any bad dice, so I feel like my percentages are going to be pretty high on that. He's definitely had more. I think he's had a couple dub skulls. And not as many armor breaks as he would have been hoping. Alright. He can still definitely score here, in fairness. He's set up with two at the back, so he's got somebody nice and close. Oh, is he going to do a handoff and then... No, he's going to do a throw then handoff. Well, he was going to. Run away. Nice. Okay, and we're done. Going for the score on the Chaos Warrior, I guess. Although these guys could probably get in as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. So yeah, he's not got a lot out of this game. This is not a super fun game for him. Sadly. I do feel for him in the sense that playing a team like Chaos and having a game where nothing really happens of any kind of excitement is always a bit disappointing. Did that help? I don't think he needed either of those GFIs. But hey, it worked out. It looks like he's going to score. Still on. There we go. So he did get something out of it. Trisha Starebag. That does not seem like a generic name. Alright, sweet. That was a relatively... There was one moment where I almost tried to throw it all away. Oh, classic. But it wasn't to be. Hey, nice. Ooh, SPP on the Mighty Blow Blitzer is very nice. Getting him up to his next skill would be very handy. Yeah, we got as many armor breaks as him. For a lot less blocks. So as I suspected, he did really badly for armor breaks. And I think if we look at our percentages too, we'll see that they're pretty high. Yeah, that's where it should be. That's where it should be. That's a little under. That's only 2G. I mean, I guess we didn't actually roll that many dice. In fairness. But yeah, the lack of getting injured was very, very unexpected and unpleasant. So let's have a look at where the team is at. Leveled up our catcher. The ultimate role. That is tricky. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Because guard, great. Movement 9, also great. We already have a movement 9, but we already have a guard as well. You like movement? I mean, I think the thing is, they're both excellent, right? And guard as well. Yeah. It's a downside to rolling a 10, right? Yeah, I've already got one movement 9. Now, he is injured. We should remember that he probably is going to die. So, that's a good argument for getting a second one. Plus, 2 movement 9s is nasty. But I'm just imagining a guard, a blodge guard catcher is a beautiful thing. The repositionability of a movement 8 guard is huge. But we do have a guard in place for like trying to do 2 turns and stuff like that. You know, we're not really a engaged team, we're a runaway team, and in that sense, movement makes sense, right? Yes. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Catchers benefit so much from movement 9. Yeah, I think you're helping persuade me. I'm helping persuade me. Our other movement 9 might die soon. I mean, this one's only on value 7 as well. So catchers are always prone to dying. So having backup movement 9s feels pretty tasty. Yeah. And I think we probably do the same again where we get dodge next. That's a really tricky one, actually, but I think overall I'm happy with that. Now, technically speaking, we could bring in another catcher. But I'm wondering about if it was a blitzer or a liner, it would be guard for sure. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Although saying that, I do quite like movement 8 blitzers, not gonna lie. But yeah. I suppose if it was the blitzer we were get mighty blow on, maybe we'd get piling on. Anyway, it's moot. It's not a possibility. I'm actually tempted to just bring in the lineman here. Because a 4th catcher seems great. But it makes our team extremely I mean, expensive for one thing, sure, but that's high elves for you. But it also makes your team extremely fragile. And I kind of want to have some backup in place before I bring in my 4th catcher. So I think I'm going to get a lineman in here. And that also means we're not spending just all of our money. And then if opportunity allows to get more catchers, or another catcher, that's great. But even having 3 catchers is pretty spiffy. And maybe they need to level a little bit more before we get a 4th one in, because they are, until they get Blodge or Rodge, they are quite a liability in their own way. They die a lot, so just a dependable lineman feels like a good choice. That's my reasoning in case anybody is wondering after the fact, like, why didn't you have the money to buy the 4th catcher? That's my reasoning. That puts us to 5-2-1. Definitely happy with that. Definitely. I wish I could play another one there, but I don't. Yeah, I probably should. I gotta be up early in the morning and haven't eaten dinner yet, so I think I'm gonna call it a day there. For YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, and we'll keep pushing on with these guys. And yeah, bye for now.